Hi guys, Vanakan again here with actually something different from lately. So this will release on Sylvester, so New Year's Eve. This is a Monster Sanctuary design tier list. Very important. This will not be how good is this monster in battle, how viable it is, or anything like that. It's just how do I like the design? Is it an S tier design, a super or a super design, or is it an A tier design? And not call it let's not call it super. Let's stay with S tier. Is it an S tier design? Is it an A tier design? Is it a B tier design? Which essentially mean, is it top? Is it really good? Is it good? Okay, feasible, I'd say. And D tier is like, yeah, that's not my style, or I don't like these. So, yeah, I played Monster Sanctuary for like, what did I play on the PC on my main playthrough? I think 25, 26 hours. And some odd hours on the Switch, where I have a second playthrough, who is actually, I think, close in front of the Sun Temple, so shortly before getting shift. But I'm not making too much progress on that one, so yeah. So it's only design. If I have a different opinion than yours, please tell me in the comments. I'm open for a discussion. And I'm pretty sure, as it's with all forms of taste and what somebody likes, there will be differences. Maybe if, like a little prerequisite, if there are short breaks between some monsters, that actually means most likely I do not know the name for a second. Because some of these monsters you only see once, or like twice. And if I look through here, some of them I haven't seen at all. I mean, it's not much. It's like, how many monsters didn't I see? I think it's 2. I think I haven't seen 2 monsters. So, yeah. So, let's get into it. We start with Azirach. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Which is like a demon from another dimension. I'm pretty sure you summon him in the dungeons with like after the story. Yeah, he's a pretty good design. And he is at least top of A tier. Maybe he will be bumped up to S tier. But I will try to keep S tier a bit smaller. Okay, so we will see. But Atirach is, yeah, put him in S tier for now. The flames, the claws, the horns, all of it gives demon vibes. And I think they did a really good job designing this monster. So, yeah, let's go with S tier for now. Achlut or Akluchat, or which is just an orca with legs. I wish I would like it more, but man, the legs don't really do it for me. It's not bad. It's not a garbage tier design or a bad design per se. It's like, but it's nothing more than okay. So next one, Arakhalich or Araklich. Let's see the correct pronunciation. The correct name. It's Arakhalich. So It's just a spider lich. A lich with spider legs, a wand or a staff, and yeah, it's a good design. Not. Yeah. Is it an A tier? No. Not big on spiders. So. Yeah. Agriope or Arigope. Yeah, it's. No. No. Not too big of a fan of that. That's just like. Yeah, the eyes and the. It creeps me out, to be fair. And you could say that's what they wanted to do with that, or. I don't like it that much, so. But it's still an okay design. It does what it should do. Then the next one is the Asura. And the Asura is a good design, a really good design. Or is it a good design? Nah, I think they did a really good job with that one. Yeah. And now to Arumtail. Arumtail is one of the first mounts you get. And I put it in trash tier, or in the bad tier. I don't like the tongue sticking out. That's, I mean, it looks derpy, but it looks derpy in a way like it looks a bit like a velociraptor and a kangaroo had a baby, and the baby had brain damage. I know that it just doesn't do it for me. But you might differ. So next is Beetloid. Beetloid, an electric beetle, which hasn't or has not has the greatest of color schemes, which drops him down at least a tier, I'd say. But I guess the idea of a horned beetle in combination with a yeah, it's a good design. Blade Widow. Blade Widow. Blade Widow goes here. I think they really took the essence of a praying mantis and yeah, I like it. It's a good design, a very good design. I think the Azure is better, but let's put the Blade Widow there. Blobs. And let's do all blobs together, I'd say. They are nothing more than okay. 2, 3. Not do the king blob. The king blob is different. But all the other blobs, I hope I'm not missing one, are just okay. With the rainbow blob being number 1. In Blobland. Next one, Brawlish or Brawlfish. A fighting fish. I'm not too big of a fan. It's okay, but it's nothing special. And yeah, no. But Brutus, on the other hand, a hidden champion in the woods, is a very good design. I think it's not an S tier design because for an S tier design he's a little bit too simple. He's not. Maybe I bump him up later, but he's a really cool. He's like this strong horned beast thing, and it gives off really cool vibes, but for now, keeping at the top of A tier seems fair enough. Caraglow and Katzerka go both into very good tier. I don't bump them up to S tier. You know why they are here. You know me, I have a cat, I like cats. That's the sole reason why the cats are in A tier. Next one is this the Changeling. And I mean, the Changeling, where do I rank these? The Changeling can be any of these, or any of these. So the Changeling goes into okay. I mean, it's a classical Changeling who can shift forms, who goes to be anything anybody wants to be, but it feels he doesn't have the identity of itself. So let's keep it in okay. Or in good, not okay. Okay is this one. Crackle Knight. I like Crackle Knight. And I mean, he is technically just a little knight. But I think the whole idea, they did a really good job with Crackle Knight. And I am tempted. But I will not. Because I see the simplicity in Crackle Knight. And the simplicity, as good as it is, it misses a pop. The one thing that makes it stand out. He doesn't have it. He's just a cool little dude. Which earns him a rightful spot in the A tier, but not in S tier. As next we have the Crystal Snail. Yeah, it's just Crystal Snail. Why do I think too hard about some of these names sometimes? What do we do with the Crystal Snail? And while I think about that, I'm just looking up the next name. Crystal Snail is it an okay design? I do think so. Yeah, it's a snail with a little house on top. It's the idea is it's frozen or it's minerals. It's nothing new. It's nothing special. It's okay. It's a good monster, but nothing out of the ordinary. I mean, you could say that about cats, but if you say that about cats, you're wrong, because cats are always superb. Next one, Darnation. And that's a really good design. I mean, it's menacing, and it's really menacing, and it creeps me out the hell, and not like Arigrope, which is, or Argiope, which is like, ugh. That one is fear-inducing. If you meet that one, Darnation, it's like, please don't eat me. So, yeah, really good design. I'm not a big fan of the monster, but really good design. Next, Diavola, which is like the meat-eating plant. Yeah, it's another A tier. The color scheme works really well on this one. The tentacles, the mouth. All in all, it's a really, really good design. Still missing something for S tier, but really good design. Yeah, Dodo. And I'm gonna tell you a thing, and you might never unsee it, but the beak looks like male genitalia. And for that, he goes into D tier just to be a dick. So, he fits there. Next one. I need the name for that one. So let's see, let's see. I see the. What I just see that the DLC mons are missing. So I will just talk about them. So what's your name? What's your name? What's your name? It's not here. It's Dracogran, the fire dragon. Yeah, I mean, it's a dragon. I think. I mean, Draconov is like the weakest of the dragon. And what are the other dragons called? We have Dracosul. It's like. And what? You're Faf. Are you Fafnir? Or is Fafnir the. How the guy. It's Draconoir. I think Draconoir goes up here. Because he's. That one is based on ancient Chinese dragons. And he looks really cool. The little beard and all. The scales. The long body. Yeah, let's put Draconoir up here. Then we have like this little druid. Where he is. I'm just trying to be sure that I don't misspell name, but it's just Druid Oak. It's just a little tree guy. It's okay. Nothing special. Next one, Elder Gel. Elder Gel goes up here into the S tier. I mean, he's an extraterrestrial being who controls things like you can later, like Krabby. So he's just like an alien evil mastermind. And yeah, that's definitely something really, really cool. And like the jellyfish design, it's just, they did a good job here. Next one, Frosty. I mean, it's just. I mean, Frosty is like a wisp. Like an. So. He's simple, but good. As well as Fungi. Fungi is also simple, but good. Just a little mushroom guy. Next one, Grulu. Grulu goes into. Good? Does he go into good? I mean, he's like. He looks like an elder being. Like, a little bit like Cthulhu. But I'm not big into Cthulhu. But he's still a very cool design with the little wings. So let's put him into good. Maybe we do some reshuffling later. Let's put the Katzerka up there. Glowdra and Glowfly are good. Glowdra is good. Glowfly is okay. I think Glowdra just does a little bit more than the Glowfly. I mean, it's an evolution, but it adds a lot. The fairy wings being like a fairy dragon. Next, we got the goblins. Nah, the goblins are okay. And the main gripe I have with the goblins is they are pretty samey. And I know why, because goblins, a tribe, and all of them are like small little guys. But I think you could have done more with that. But the Goblin King is a good design. I mean, I would have liked another crown better. But it is how it is, and the only goblin that stands far above the rest is the Goblin Pilot. I mean, he's like a mech. He's controlling a mech with a flamethrower and a chainsaw. I mean, what do you want? A little guy spewing fire. Thanks. Love it. Grummy goes to Grulu. Griffinix. The Griffinix is... I mean, they nailed the Griffin design with the flames and the posture. That's like one of the peak designs in this game. Imori is okay. It's just a little frog lizard thing with a spear. Kame is just... Sorry, but it's just a Blastoise. And Blastoise... I'm not too big of a Blastoise fan. But Kame does it kinda good. So let's put Kame in good tier. The fox, the pipe fox, the smoker. What is it called? Radu? Kanko. Kanko, the ghost out of the pipe. It's a good one, but nothing special. Especially the body could have needed some work, I think. But okay. King Blob, the bane of my existence. Being too dumb to get there. I actually needed 25 episodes to find him. Mr. Blob King, are you good? Are you very good? Are you peak design? You're not peak design. You're very good though. This crown and this scepter is very good. This crown from the Goblin King is eh. So that keeps the Blob King up there. The koi is okay. Here is one of my personal favorite designs. It's let's see. Why is he not showing up here? Oh, there. Konga Mato. He's a pterosaurier, a pterodactyl with a screaming nature. I like it. He was one of my favorite designs in all of the pictures and videos I saw before I played the game. So I didn't use him because I couldn't find a shift for him, and I didn't want to go out of my way to find one. So still a really cool design. Mad-Eye. Mad-Eye is good. Yeah, it's a flying eyeball. Reminds me of a little bit of Yu-Gi-Oh! With Pegasus and the Millennium Eye. Don't know. Or the... How was the monster called? Yeah, wasn't it called Mad-Eye? There was a Yu-Gi-Oh! Monster that trapped your monster that Pegasus used. The Mad Lord, the final boss of the game. I mean, he looks like an occult elder demon. Really good design. Really fitting design for a final boss. So, S tier. Magnemorph and Magma Pillar. Magmamorph is an A tier. Magma Pillar is... Yeah, he's good. I mean, he's just a little guy. Who can't like a little guy? Manticorp. It's been funny, if you didn't watch the Let's Play, Manticorp was actually... I called him Manticorp because I was frustrated with like one of the final boss fights. Like the third to last, I think it was. And I actually got a Manticorp because... In one of I read some battle guides and I saw some videos, and Manticorp was recommended in all of them, and it actually didn't really see any fighting because the rest of the team I built was good enough, so Manticorp was like there. But the design, I mean, who doesn't like a little eyeball? I mean. They're just two eyeballs, but the one is a tiger eyeball and the one is a eldritch eyeball. Mega Rock. And I think we do... Where is he? Rocky. Rocky and Mega Rock. Simplicity at its finest.
Just two big rocks. They're good. They do work. So then we have the... Is he called Mega Tower? I think he's called Mega Tower. Yeah, he's called Mega Tower. I mean, it's a hairy Minotaur. Is he okay? Is he good? I think he's good. He's good, but not very high up there. And the Minotaur boss is a little bit better because he got a big chunky axe, but yeah. They are just good. They are basic, mythical designs, which are good. The Mimic. Classic Mimic. Yeah, I mean, what do you want to say about the Mimic? A well-made Mimic always fits. What's your name? I thought you so often, but for some of you, I can't remember the name by... Even if I wanted to. Mockus. Just a bandage-wrapped piggy. I mean... Yeah, you okay? Don't really like it too much. Don't like the design. Mogwai. I mean, he's like an elf, antler, snow wizard. Oops. Whoa. I need to look what... I just misclicked. I hope this doesn't ruin the... Yeah. Let's look at the imaging afterward. Maybe I need to redo this episode. Would be a bad thing. Mogwai. Yeah, little snow wizard. It's a very good design, I think. Throws snowballs. Kills you with snowballs. What do you want more? Or what do you want more? Mole bear. I mean, the thing with mole bear, I think the design is cool with the claws and the spikes, but the sprite leaves it hanging. So if the sprite would be better, I think he would be very good. But with the sprite being like that, he's just okay. The monk. The monk is... And it's a monk with glowing eyes. With the Tai Chi vibes and all of that. Just okay. The changeling... Oh, no, not the changeling, the nautiloid. I think it's called nautiloid. Oh, is it? Before I tell stupid shit. I might be. No, it's called nautilid. Or nautilid. Yeah, you're good. Not that good. You're more like that good. I mean, the little hair spike things, the tentacles, the mask, all of it together does a really good job. Nightwing. I do like my bats, my vampire bats. I mean, he looks very cool. And he does hold the vampire bat theme to heart. So, yeah, very good design. Nininaka and Nanka. Yeah, the little one is okay. The big one is better. Because the horns, I think, do a lot for this design. It gives him some regal look. Like a little crown he has up there. The small one is just... It doesn't really work. Kitsune, fox, demon, devil lady. If it's a lady. Yeah, they did a good job on her. Or his, or this, or that. Looks fine. Looks really good. Peak design. Oculus. I don't like Oculus. I mean, it's the third eyeball we have, and it's definitely the worst. It's just a mecha eyeball. I mean, it's okay. It's not D tier.
But nah, it's not my cup of tea because these look like living things. This looks like somebody pulled out an eye and stuck it on. And as well as I don't like the ornithopter. The thing with the ornithopter is I have something different in mind if I think of an ornithopter. And I know I have referenced Magic the Gathering before. That's where I have my picture for an ornithopter. And yeah. Let's let's say I don't imagine a barrel with wings to be an ornithopter. I will leave all of those things I don't know, which is like I saw a third one. It's one, two, three. I need to check out. Yeah, I need to check them out later. So polter oven. Polter oven. It's an a possessed oven. I like it. I like it very much. I do feel. I, I can't really describe it why polter oven is that good for me, but he has this creepy, possessed look on his face. The oven door open with the fire, and I really like the shifted ones here. The shift colors are really good, so it just fits. Next one, that's the name I always forget. It's Promethean. He just looks like a zombie, and as such, they did a good job. With what keeps it from being better is like this green pimple on its head. I don't know if this should be an antenna or something, but I don't know. Not for me, I'd say. Quillin or Killin or I mean, Killin is a unicorn, an elemental unicorn. Let's put him. Yeah, I think for S tier he's too basic unicorn. But let's see, maybe we can bump him up later. Your name is Radagos. It is. It is. What's your name? Where are you? I was there. Raduga. This like mixed elemental bird, and that's one I do like it. It's like a tropical bird, and it hits the theme with like being different, weak to different elements, strong against different elements each turn. That's a good job done. It's not good as the others, but let's put him there. Salahammer. Salahammer is okay. It's a dragon slug with a hammer. This one I don't know. What's your name? Is it Vero or is it... Let's see, that's Sun Palace Horizon Beach. It's Silvero. And we have Vero somewhere. Do we? Vero. Vero is like... the eyes remember me... Who has the derpy eyes? It's the Katzerka eyes. You look at the eyes next to each other. Yeah. I like Vero and Silvero. They are my basic flyers. I never got another one. So, yeah, they are good. Okay. Just birds. But I like birds. Who doesn't like them? And we come to the evolution of Crackle Knight. It's Sizzle Knight. And Sizzle Knight actually does it design-wise to go into S tier. He does a little bit more than Crackle Knight does. He got the painted shield, the different colored armor, the Crusader helmet. Yeah, If you want a night monster, that's what it should look like. Really good job. And now we get to the third cat, and Scorch does not go into the very good tier. He just goes into the good tier because if you look at Scorch in the game, it just looks like it drips. And I don't really like that. I do like the basic design of Scorch, but something is unsettling about this cat. So, B tier now. Spectre. Spectre. I mean, it's a skeleton on flames, so it's not bad. It's just good. It's not. It's not very good, but it's still good. The spectral familiars, and the spectral familiars go all into S tier. With me putting them in the order I think they should go. Oh no, that's the wrong one. They are actually, let's order things here. No, you're on the other side. You are on the other side. So it's lion before wolf, before toad, before eagle. I mean, if you saw the Let's Play, you know I played with the lion. I really like the lion. He does so many things good. I don't know about the wolf. The wolf looks really cool as well. If I start another playthrough, I definitely will pick the wolf, I think. I have the toad on my Switch playthrough. I'm not so happy with it at the moment, but maybe that comes later. And the Spectral Eagle is just... He's good, but he's definitely the weakest of the four, in my opinion. Steam Golem... I mean, he's okay, but nothing special. Spinner. Which I titled zombie player character in the playthrough, I think. Or zombie me, or... Yeah, he's very good. There's no discussion, I think. The idea to make like this imposter thingy, he's really creepy. They did a really good job of the creepiness, how they portrayed it in the game, the design modeled after the player character, but with all the tentacles, eyes, and all that kind of jazz. Yeah, they did a really good job with that one. I think actually more like up here. You, on the other, go into D tier. And that's a personal gripe. I hate this monster. I'm not even looking up its name. I just hate it. Just go away. I don't want you. You might be good, might be strong, but holy shit, I don't want you. So, next one. Psycho Phantom. Yeah, you go down here as well, I think. The face is... It's just unsettling. I know that's a trunk and the two tusks, but I feel the face looks just like a mesh. Like somebody really punched him really hard into the face and it just broke or something. No, please don't. Tanuki. Next one, Tanuki is okay. I always hated it when it popped up, but Tanuki is fine. Targoat is a good design. I mean, he got a target on his chest. And he's a tank as far as I've seen. He wants to be the target. Yeah. Tengu. Tengu. It feels so harsh that Tengu fell off so hard off the cliff. I mean, Tengu felt for the longest time like one of the main damage dealers. And that's not... I mean, it's not nothing to do with the design, but it a bit paints its image in my head. I mean, he's just a head. Just a. It feels like a Krampus mask, animated with legs. So Tengu, I'm sorry, bro, but there is nothing more than okay. Thanthanos or Tathanos, like the Grim Reaper. Where is he? Is it called Thanthanos? Thanatos. Yeah, I mean it's a flying Grim Reaper. I mean, he got a scythe. He's a skeleton. Good design. S tier for me. Thornish. Good. I like Thornish. I mean, it's a pufferfish with thorns. Tux. So, what's your name? Tuxi. Your name is Toxicus. Yeah, you're going the same thing. I mean, it's simple. It's a seahorse, but toxic. Troll. Yeah, I like troll. It's gonna rip you apart. He looks pestilent. He has the foul look of a troll. Yeah, I mean, let's be fair. If you know the Let's Play, you can only go into S tier because he's little crap guy, and we love our little crap guy. Vasuki. I really liked this one, and I really wanted it to be good, but it never felt good. The design is very good. You, on the other hand, you are the thing behind the clock. Your name is Vertrag. Sounds a bit like Vertrag im Deutschen. Vertrag. The face is unsettling, so he's not an S tier because of the face, but he goes. Yeah, he goes here. He's just with the balls and the color scheme. He's really cool. Voidino. Yeah, you're one of the weaker hidden bosses, design wise. I mean, he's a merman with a trident, but he just looks like a creep with a mustache. And then we have Yoi, and Yoi is just simply very good. And then we have, what's your names? I mean, the one is Worm. I don't know. I mean, it's just worms, and that's okay. I liked worms as a kid, but I'm not sure what it does in this game. There's definitely some story behind that, but I don't know. And let's see. What are the other two? Are they here? Or are they not? Why are you two here? Yeah, but you are not on my list. Huh. The wiki is missing those. Let me check something. Okay. Okay, the first one is called Plague Egg. And it's the It's from a design contest, okay? Ah, you can buy the egg from Rhases in the magma chambers. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, it's a bird. It looks like a witch doctor bird and an egg with a little bit foul. I mean, that's a. I mean, yeah, I think we even go right up here. And so. And how is our little penguin friend called? If I'm allowed to look for him. Let's see. Do we find anything with penguin? Okay, this one is called Shock Hopper. Okay, it's another winner of a for design contest. Okay, you get ah. I think you get that one from the. Okay. No, it's not the cloths maker. It's it's another NPC. Okay. I mean, if you compare these two, the foul egg is just so much better. I mean, it's not bad. It's either good or really good. Let's put it here on the top of good tier. And with that, we have all monsters from the base game. And let me pull up a list on my telephone here. And let's talk about what do we have in the Forgotten World? What we didn't talk about. We have Fumagas. So we have an evolution of fungi, which is here. And Fumagas is actually, I think it's placed right next to fungi. Then we got Rampede and Rathops, the two dinosaurs. They are A tiers, for sure. Both of them. Both really cool. The Cracker Turtle. I'm not too big of a fan of the Cracker Turtle. The Cracker Turtle would go into B tier, I think. It's good, but it's not very good. The Tarblob goes at the top list of the blobs. I mean, it looks cool, but not that cool. The Amberglagna, like the mosquito one, goes into okay. Not a fan of mosquitoes. Nobody likes mosquitoes. And then we have the two champions. Dracomare is yeah, it's like here, and Terradrile I think could go here. So with that, let's call it a day. This is my design tier list for Monster Sanctuary. I hope you like it. If you differ in your opinion, please let me know. We can discuss it. But be civil. Don't hate on me for my opinions. I won't hate on yours. So thanks for watching. Have a nice day. And Flanagan out.